Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madysondeiana, and today we're going to be talking about habits that help build my confidence. So let's just get right into it. My first point is you become what you say you are. Something that I struggled with when I was younger and I still sometimes struggle with now is just negative self-talk. When I say that, I mean like not only being too hard on yourself when it comes to you doing new things or just doing regular tasks, but also when I look in the mirror, I will always point out, oh, my hair doesn't look right. Oh, this doesn't look right. Oh, my ears are too big. Oh, my nose is too big. Oh, my lips look like this. Oh, my eyes look like this. Like it was always something like, recently it's been my eyebrows. My eyebrows literally look fine. You have to change that voice within yourself to align with who you want to be. Okay? If you constantly tell yourself that you're no good, you're ugly, you're not enough, you're this, that, and the third, you're going to soon start believing that, and not only believe that, but act in that way. And that's what you don't want. You want to start telling yourself you are beautiful, you are chosen, you are smart, you are enough, you are worthy. You want to start telling yourself these things. It becomes who you are, and you start to carry yourself in that manner. Okay? For my second point, it is to learn yourself. Now, this might seem not as important, but it is. It is important to learn yourself and get to know yourself, because when it comes to interacting with people and getting to know people and talking to people, this is a crucial part. Okay? It's also important to know your strengths and know your weaknesses, so then no one can come at you or try to attack you on that. So learn yourself and know yourself, so that when other people are saying or spatting things at you, you know what's real and what's fake. You know what's truthful and what's ill intent. Okay? It's important to know your strengths, apply them, and use them, because it essentially helps build your confidence and it gives you that reassurance, Also, working on your weaknesses and knowing your weaknesses, it just helps build character and helps you to become a better person, as well as being self-aware. Be honest with yourself, be real with yourself, okay? Another big thing that I feel like is definitely talked about a lot is self-care. Self-care is so important, and it really does play a huge part in building your confidence. When I say self-care, I'm not talking about just like getting your nails done, getting your hair done, getting your lashes done and stuff. I mean like taking care of yourself, staying active, eating healthy, challenging yourself mentally, and just trying new things. Those are all important and part of self-care, because you want to build yourself and help yourself grow. You are like a flower. You have to water yourself so that you can bloom. Self-care is a big thing, as well as like doing your hair, doing your nails, and all these things. But I feel like before you get to that point, you have to do the internal work. You have to do the internal work of changing your inner voice, of knowing who you are, and all those things. Another thing that I've recently been doing is just romanticizing your life. Fall in love with yourself. So the third point is romanticize your life and fall in love with yourself. How I would describe this is, you know how like when you're watching a movie or a TV show, you have your favorite character? Well, your life is that movie and you're the main character. Treat yourself in that manner, carry yourself in that manner. Of course, you're gonna have ups and downs, but uphold yourself as if you're that girl in the movie. Like you're her, you're the main character, You have to treat your life like that. Do things that you enjoy. And it could be the littlest things. This is not really that big of a deal, but like to some people this is normal, but for me it could simply be just like turning on music and dancing in my room. Literally like romanticizing my life or recording it or just doing my hair and talking to myself. Like I know that might sound crazy, but it's something that I do, like doing makeup and just going to the park. Little stuff like that. Like do things that make you smile, that make you happy. Do it for yourself. Don't wait for anybody else to do it. Do it for yourself, okay? The fifth point is to take on a different perspective. This could also be tied in with the first point I was making, which is you become what you say you are. Take on a different perspective of yourself, okay? So I think a lot of women do this, and it's kind of like self-loathing. Nobody wants to be with me, nobody likes me, nobody this, like I'm just a loser, I'm just this, like I'm so ugly. And you're literally sitting there trying to feel sorry for yourself. What is that gonna do? It's not gonna change anything. And I catch myself doing this now, and like I have to take on that new perspective. Like, girl, are you listening to yourself right now? Like, do you hear yourself right now? Stop it. Stop it. Like, it's kind of embarrassing to watch. Like, stop it. Like, you're doing too much. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna change anything. Like, so just quit it. And so yeah, don't self-loathe. You can, it's so easy to fall into that trap too, but you have to catch yourself and be like, I'm just, had a bad day, had a bad moment, had a bad experience, but this is not who I am. Even though I had this bad moment, this is not who I am, and it doesn't define me or my character. Okay? Yeah. Okay. The last point that I have is to learn what God says about you. This is probably the most important point of them all. This is probably the most vital, the most precious, the most key, the most this, okay? This is the point that you need to take away. Learn what God says about you, okay? Okay. One thing that I realized is that it's a verse. I'm gonna try and find it and put it up on the screen so I don't misquote anything, but it says that we're not fighting against flesh and blood, but we are fighting against evil spirits and powers of this world. The enemy wants you to feel insecure in yourself, because if you know who you are, you're a force to be reckoned with. Once you know who you are and you're confident not only in yourself but in God and who God has said you are and who God has called you to be, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. So that's why you have to know these things to realize, like, this is not just something so minuscule and just I'm just ugly. No, baby. No, baby, it's the enemy. It's the enemy trying to stop you. It's the enemy trying to prevent you from reaching the potential that God has called you to reach. That's what it is. So you have to know what God says about you. Here are a few things. God says that you are chosen. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a masterpiece. You are greatly loved, and you are free. Free from bondage, free from sin, free from insecurity, free from doubt. You are free from all the things that have been holding you back. Okay? Another point that I have failed to mention was that it's important to pray. talk to God about your insecurities and why you're feeling insecure. And just one thing that I did was I asked God to help me to see myself in the way that He sees me. And that was really transformational for me. So those are also things that I would recommend that I forgot to mention yesterday. Okay, so take that with you and keep this with you. I hope this helps somebody, because these are a few of the points that's been helping me in my journey. And journaling, writing things down, like taking note of everything, and you'll see the progress. It's not gonna happen overnight. In fact, it took me years. It took me years to get to the point where I am today. And I really do hope that this helps someone. And yeah, leave a comment below of what videos y'all like to see next. What would y'all like me to talk about? Like, subscribe, please. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And share this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and love you guys.